Alright folks, we're back at Sephirot Extreme. The upgraded version that hits harder, tight DPS check, and a few more mechanics that tries to trip you up. But just keep her lit, take no shit, and we'll get through this. I don't know what he's at, he's a fucking nerd, him. Anyway, open up as best you can. Get whatever DPS you can in now to speed the fight along. And don't fuck it up like I just did. After you see the first ripple, as so. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Anyway, after you see the first ripple, you want to bring him to the edge. Alongside the straight edge of the AoEs there. Sounds confusing, but I'm sure you get it. Make 2 stacks. A stack of 4 DPS and a stack of 2 healers and an off tank. Make sure the main tank does not stack with either group, as the boss will jump and put vulnerability up on each group. If you get hit twice, you will die. Once he returns in the middle, there will be a tank buster followed by a cleave, and then that ripple, as you just saw. That will spawn an orb. So just want to get everyone to stack up in the orb and drag the AoEs through them, bringing the purple one way to the side and the green ones to the opposite end so they don't overlap, because overlapping AoEs is always bad. Don't do that. Then for the rest of the fight it's just going to repeat, so just keep the DPS up until 64%. Unfortunately, because he does a lot of fucking about, you will lose a lot of positionals on him. And I'm doing extra bad here, but fuck it, it's only for the video. Normally you'll be concentrating a lot more. %, we're almost there. Another tank buster. And the transition should happen soon, so there's no point playing any more dots. Come on, hit 64 and walk away. There we go. Next up is ads. You want to kill 6 small ads, and then the big ad. You do it this way because the ads will detonate, doing damage as they explode. 2,000 for each small ad, 10,000 for each big ad. And as I'm sure you can understand, that is a lot of damage going out that your healers need to be on top of the game for. DPS also watch out that you don't kill them too fast. Give your healers time to get the tanks back up, as the big ad does hit quite hard. There's a bit of a squeaky bum time there, but I activate my purification here to get my TP. I overspent in the first phase, but normally you'd be concentrating a lot more. So it's not normally an issue, but we're fine here. Just keep burning the ads down, as so. We're on to the last ad now. There we go, that's us, looking sweet. Now it's just a matter of oiling up, getting your TP back up and restored, and wait for the final phase. You want to get this limit break bar under 40. The lower the number, the lower the damage. But I'll jump into Fists of Earth here to reduce the damage, get into your balls. And back to Fists of Fire. Do not move at the start of the phase until the ground pulses and you hear the noise, like so. Pulse and move. By this time, perfect balance should be back up if you're a monk, which is fantastic. You will also be given a coloured debuff go to the orb that matches your colour. And after which, if it is green, move to the front and absorb tethers, and if it is orange, you want to jump into one of the pillars. Both pillars must be absorbed, and then you want to hide at the side of the screen where there will be a small tiny safe spot. Don't worry, the AoEs will not push you off, so don't freak out, don't panic. Following which will be more orbs, and then the famous earth shakers with a set of wee pillars to try and trip you up. Next up, the green chest beam from hard mode returns. When no one has the buffs, the tanks must absorb the pillars, with preferably a cooldown. After which, there will be more colour orbs, and everyone should jump into C. Pulse and move. Don't get caught in that AoE, be very careful. Run to the next fist point, and again the third fist point. Can be a bit tricky, but bear with it. More air shakers. This time there will be no pulse. This chest beam will come with pillars, so positioning is key here. Do not run into a teammate's one either. More pillars for the tanks to absorb. And you just want to stack up here. Oh, I accidentally clicked off him, but whatever. Keep stacked, get ready for the knockback, and destroy the ad. You know what to do. This one returns from hard mode also. Get rid of him, but watch for the pulse that will happen. Like so. Pulse, get back in, and get that ad destroyed. Our DPS is way behind here. Watch for another pulse when killing the ads. And get back on the boss and dot him up real quick. Get whatever you can into him before he fists the ground. Then into your window orb that you made earlier. Now, this phase repeats. This is your last chance to kill the boss. Pulse and move. I'll pop perfect balance once again as it's recovered while I wait for my buff. This time I have the orange one, which is great. Like so. This time we're going into the orange AoE to match up. And then we'll move to the pillar to absorb it. And this is what I was talking about earlier, where the AoEs will try and force you off. But don't panic, you will be given enough room. Just get in tight. It can get even tighter than that, so just be careful. Coloured orbs again, followed by earth shakers and a pulse. Seems to be a lot going on, but stay relaxed, stay stacked with the group, and move. Pulse, get back in. Chest beam, spread. Keep the damage coming. Tank pillars. While that's going on, get into C and get ready for the triple knockback. Here we go. I'm getting out that on him. Oh, I was very late getting out of that. It's okay. That could have been done a lot worse. Dodge those are a bit tricky. But we're good. Another chest beam with pulse. Watch our positional. tank towers once again. Coloured orbs. This time you're just going to stack in tight, get your mantras down, and get that boss destroyed. And with a bit of luck, you should have the boss around that time. If not, it will do the knockback with the storm ad, then the small ads with 2 pulses, and finally the jump after the storm, in which the enrage will happen. But if you keep her lit, take no shit, do your best, you might get some loot out of it. Have fun and good luck.